This is a true story, yo. Like, this really happened, yo. Check. Once upon a time there was a kid who sat in his room. TV was never on, he'd ride all day and rap to the moon. Head was spinning full of lyrics and words swam by the fours. One day he bumped his head on metaphors and fell through the floor. Landed on a bunch of alphabets, a lyrical house of threats was painted on his door. Let me check this place out a sec. Walked through the door using the stealth of a crook. Tripped over a letter and fell into a shelf full of books. As one flipped open, a cursive word swarmed like an ocean. An image explosion, a room and every page was in golden. I moved towards to pick it up, and what I saw was amazing. Crawled through the pages with my fingers and my jaw was engraving to every single sentence written to my mind like I was spitting. I start floating while sitting meditation position, and I start flowing. The beat came out of nowhere and start glowing. The beat came from the left side of my chest where the heart going. I passed out for about 3 minutes and 7 seconds. I woke up in a secret room with mics in the heaven's presence. Millions of them laying all over the ground. By themselves they all stood up and one was gold with a crown. Wings on the side with a sideways 8 in the middle. Was trapped in a wall and Latin words engraved in a riddle. The room went pitch black and all you can see was that mic. Suddenly heard a voice and it was coming from that mic. It said,
tones to beat the mic besides elite. Only the lyricist, the great and speak the cast to critique.
I said my name and then a lion's roar. A lot of the scared with dinosaurs echoing the room deeper the Spartans in the widest war.
Read the written language right and see what you'll find. Read it wrong and you're guaranteed to meet your demise.
The Latin words were saying, "Be upon the mic and touch the golden sun." An earthquake hit the room and then the voice said, "I'm the chosen one." The impact was so heavy hit I fell to my knees. Looked over to my left shoulder, heard a bell on my sleeve. It was the golden mic, glowing in a real bright glitz. The cord wrapped from my shoulder blade and through to my wrist. And then the whole room grew wider with heavenly sirens. A light brighter than the sun began to step to me silent and touched my head. I closed my eyes and saw a special tree island. It said, "Speak the truth and I speak to you and flesh shall be by him." I said, "By who?" It said, "The golden mic is beside you. To others it's invisible, a picture inside you. Reflection of your inner self is what it's disguised to. The golden mic can only be seen with your eyes view." A gust of wind circled around me worse than a hurricane. And words came falling heavy worse than a blur of rain. A golden tomb opened up and out came a glowing lion made up of golden dust, wings on his back with a scroll inside him. It jumped up and time froze, looking at me eye to eye. These weird light beams came at me, pulling, pushing side to side. I tried to hide but couldn't move, was stuck in the place. Closed my eyes, opened the back, and he was right in my face. Lips didn't move, therefore he was speaking telepathically. I can't say what he said cause he was super hella mad at me. Opened his mouth, there was the scroll laying on his tongue. It was so bright as if my eyes were steady aiming on the sun. I grabbed it, opened it up and read the inscription. It said truth in big letters as it dissolved from my vision. Then I appeared upon that tree island. That tree was past cloud height. The tree bark, well that was Super Bowl stadium crowd wide. I touched it, waited out a second, nothing happened. I looked up in the tree and heard a bunch of leaves rapping. I yelled out, "Yo, who up there trying to battle?" It went silent and then started raining a bunch of apples. One smacked me in my head, it was golden and glowing. A voice said to bring it to him. "Chill, I'm going. This should be easy. I can risk and nail a few vines." It was a far climb, I almost slipped and fell a few times onto the top of the tree. And yo, what did I see? It was looking like a glistening fairy sitting on a dictionary. Yo, she told me to smile and then started laughing. The next thing I knew, I ended up right here recording rapping.